Mango Sticky Rice. Chapter 1, The Mango Hunt Begins. Mina woke up early in the morning, feeling excited about the adventure that awaited her. She had heard about a legendary mango that grew deep in the forest nearby, and she was determined to find it. Mina had always loved mangoes, and the thought of tasting the best mango in the world filled her with anticipation. She quickly got dressed and packed a bag with some food, water, and a map. Mina had spent days preparing for this adventure, and she was determined to find the elusive fruit. She knew that the journey would be long and challenging, but she was ready for it. Mina walked through the dense forest, following the map carefully. She had to navigate through thick foliage and treacherous terrain, but she persevered. The forest was teeming with life, and Mina was fascinated by the vibrant colors of the flowers and the sounds of the birds. After walking for several hours, Mina stumbled upon a clearing in the forest. She looked around and saw a beautiful mango tree. The mangoes were hanging low, and the scent was tantalizing. Mina could feel her mouth watering at the sight of the fruit. Mina was ecstatic and quickly climbed up the tree to pick the fruit. She carefully selected the ripest and juiciest mangoes and put them in her bag. She took a big bite out of one of the mangoes and was amazed at how sweet and succulent it was. She knew that she had found the best mango in the world. Mina climbed down from the tree, feeling satisfied and accomplished. She knew that her journey was not over yet, but she felt invigorated and ready to face any challenges that lay ahead. She continued to follow the map, determined to find more of the precious fruit. Chapter 2, The Mango Thief. Mina was picking mangoes from the tree when she heard a rustling sound. She looked down and saw a monkey stealing her mangoes. Mina was shocked and upset. She tried to grab the mangoes back from the monkey, but it was too fast for her. Mina knew that she had to follow the monkey to see where it was taking her mangoes. She carefully followed the monkey through the dense forest, trying to keep her distance. The monkey led her to a clearing in the forest, where there was a small house. Mina peeked inside and saw an old woman cooking a delicious-smelling dish. She could see that the old woman was using some of her stolen mangoes in the recipe. Mina approached the woman and asked her about the mangoes. The old woman smiled and told Mina that she was making mango sticky rice and that the mangoes were perfect for the dish. Mina was intrigued and asked the old woman for the recipe. The old woman told Mina that the dish was made with sticky rice, coconut milk, sugar, and mangoes. Mina was excited and asked the old woman if she could help her make the dish. The old woman agreed, and together they made a delicious pot of mango sticky rice. Mina couldn't believe how delicious the dish was. She thanked the old woman and decided to take some mango sticky rice back to her village to share with her friends and family. As she was leaving, the old woman gave Mina some more mangoes as a gift. Mina continued on her journey, feeling happy and content. However, she couldn't shake off the feeling of being robbed. She decided that she needed to find a way to prevent the monkey from stealing her mangoes again. She came up with a plan to build a trap for the monkey using some of the extra mangoes that the old woman had given her. Mina spent the rest of the day building the trap, and by nightfall, she was ready to catch the mango thief. Chapter 3, The Recipe. The next morning, Mina woke up early and checked her trap. To her surprise, the monkey had fallen into it. Mina felt a bit sorry for the monkey, but she knew that she had to protect her mangoes. Mina continued on her journey, carrying her bag of mangoes and the delicious mango sticky rice that she had learned to make. She walked for several hours until she arrived at a river. She decided to take a break and have some mango sticky rice. As she was eating, a fisherman approached her and asked her about the dish. Mina shared the recipe with the fisherman and gave him some mango sticky rice to try. The fisherman was amazed by the dish and asked Mina if she could teach him how to make it. Mina agreed and taught the fisherman how to make mango sticky rice. Mina realized that the recipe for mango sticky rice was a precious gift, and she wanted to share it with as many people as possible. She decided to make a note of the recipe and pass it on to anyone who was interested. Mina continued on her journey, feeling happy and fulfilled. She knew that she had found something special in the forest, and she wanted to share it with the world. She felt grateful for the old woman who had taught her the recipe and for the fisherman who had shared his enthusiasm for the dish. As she walked, Mina thought about all the people who could benefit from the recipe. She imagined a world where mango sticky rice was a beloved dish, shared by families and friends all over the globe. Mina felt inspired and determined to make her dream a reality. She continued on her journey, carrying the recipe with her like a precious treasure. Chapter 4, The Journey Home. Mina continued her journey home, feeling excited to share the recipe for mango sticky rice with her friends and family. She walked for several days, through dense forests and across rugged terrain, but she never lost her sense of purpose. As she walked, Mina met many people who were interested in the recipe. She shared it with them, along with stories of her adventures in the forest. The recipe became more than just a dish, it became a symbol of Mina's journey and the people she had met along the way. One day, Mina came across a village that was struggling to feed its people. The villagers were poor, and they didn't have enough food to go around. Mina knew that she had to help them. She decided to teach the villagers how to make mango sticky rice. She gathered them together and showed them how to prepare the dish, step by step. The villagers were amazed by the taste of the dish, and they thanked Mina for her generosity. Mina felt happy to have helped the villagers, and she continued on her journey home. She walked through mountains and across rivers, through forests and across fields. She met many people along the way, each with their own stories and their own dreams. Eventually, Mina arrived back in her village. Her friends and family were overjoyed to see her and to hear about her adventures. She shared the recipe for mango sticky rice with them, and they all tried the dish together. Mina's friends and family were amazed by the taste of the dish, and they couldn't believe that something so simple could be so delicious. They asked Mina to teach them how to make it, and she happily obliged. Mina felt happy to have shared her recipe with her loved ones. She knew that the dish would bring people together, just as it had brought her together with the old woman in the forest and the fisherman by the river. The recipe had become more than just a dish, it had become a symbol of the connections between people and the joy of sharing food. Chapter 5, The Mango Sticky Rice Festival. After teaching her friends and family how to make mango sticky rice, Mina's village became obsessed with the dish. They couldn't get enough of it, and they would make it for every occasion, big or small. One day, Mina had an idea. She suggested that the village have a mango sticky rice festival to celebrate the dish. Everyone was excited about the idea, and they immediately started planning. The festival was to be held in the town square. Mina's friends and family made huge pots of mango sticky rice, and people from all over the village brought their own versions of the dish to share. The festival was a huge success. People from all over the world came to taste the delicious mango sticky rice. There were vendors selling mangoes, sticky rice, and coconut milk, and the scent of the dish filled the air. Mina felt happy to see people enjoying the dish that had become so important to her. She knew that the festival was more than just a celebration of food, it was a celebration of the connections between people and the joy of sharing. As the night went on, people danced and sang, and they ate and drank until they were full. Mina felt happy to have brought her village together, and she felt proud to have shared the recipe for mango sticky rice with the world. The festival became an annual event, and people from all over the world would come to taste the delicious dish. Mina felt happy to have started something so special, and she knew that the recipe for mango sticky rice would continue to be shared and enjoyed for generations to come. As the festival ended and the crowds dispersed, Mina looked up at the sky and smiled. She knew that her journey had been worth it, and she knew that the world was a better place because of the love and joy that had been shared through the dish. The end.